just said, wouldn't it be amazing that trainers for both fighters?
Mm-hmm.
Bob Santos is here. You have no idea how long it took me to get this set up. The sound, it was a mess. Okay, Bob Santos, you have David Morrell.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to hear it all, but I did hear a lot of bad words. A lot of bad words. But how do you prepare for a fighter of David Benavidez' caliber? Because we don't really know Morrell, because he doesn't have that many fights under his belt. But I always say we don't know what kind of tools he has hidden because he hasn't shown it yet.
Well, I look at it this way. I was fortunate to do a camp with Benavidez. I'm the only guy that's ever worked with those guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I know Benavidez pretty well. I was able to see him day in and day out. He's, like I told everybody, he's like a savant in the ring. When you get on the inside with him, guys, unbelievable. But Morrell, what people don't understand is, yes, the amateurs and pros is different. But did have an extensive amateur pedigree going against the Pakistanians, the Russians, the Ukrainians, the best of the best. And I understand a lot of people say, well, that doesn't transition to the pros, but it was extensive. That being said, it enabled him in his third pro fight to fight for the world title against the guy, Allen, who's undefeated.
David Benavidez, number one.
Okay.
Hey, this guy's my
Wait,
friend.
I loved it. No, I even said, that would be amazing that
Let me tell you something, and like I said, we're fighting a dangerous fight. We're fighting a David Morrell, young, strong, motivated, left-hander. There's nothing easy about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing. We never underestimate him. He's a great fighter. And it's a tough fight.
But he knows he's driving a Lamborghini, and his son's a savant in the ring. I watch him.
No,
he's
I
unbelievable.
Don't drive a Lamborghini. I wish I drive a Lamborghini.
No, your son's a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
So
The gold one.
Yeah, you're riding a thoroughbred.
That's when you know he's going to pay the big bucks,
Yeah, as you should, as you should. Now, I remember asking about, because we know David Benavidez is not a duck. And so obviously there's certain fighters, but I know that we kept saying, why not Morrell? He had a belt
starting with this guy
168.
and everybody that he trains,
Yeah.
but it's normal. They're going to say that they got the best next thing,
Yep.
And they said that, like, look at Luis de Cuba says that David, he sees fear in his eyes,
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
What
really?
does fear in his eyes mean?
I have no fucking idea. That guy's drunk or something, but listen, and then,
The bar's still open.
and then, like, he's supposed to say that and believe about his fighter, the abilities there, because he's doing the same thing that I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? Saturday, we're going to prove ourselves. And I'm going to come out this guy when we beat his ass, and we're friends. At the end of the day,
the best man's going to win.
We do the best that we can in order for our fighter to win.
Okay.
Does it make sense? So at the end of the day, why not make money with my friend right here?
Absolutely.
And the best man's going to win. And he keep it
And
at 100.
He knows
his
that
son's
David, he
unbelievable.
knows that David's going to win. He knows. But he knows he has a little chance. Does that make sense? You
Everyone
always have to
has
have
a
a chance.
chance.
Everybody has a chance. Everybody. And like I said, Morrell's a dangerous fighter, tricky fighter. He had a really good pedigree in amateurs. He's a two-time fucking world champion. He's an undefeated fighter.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? But our job, we're in the fighting mode, like, wow, we gotta believe in ourselves. So, but I'm not trying to disrespect nobody,
No.
We're trying to feed our families and win that fucking fight.
Absolutely. It's going to be a big Mexico versus Cuba. Now, I want to ask you, since he's here, how did you get him prepared to take on Benavidez' power? Because we know Morrell is really good. His feet are quick as lightning. He has a good jab. But power is different because Benavidez is the monster, the Mexican monster.
Well, Morrell can punch too. He's a big puncher
I know.
too. But Benavidez is a valiant puncher who can punch. But we'll see how it plays out. Who's going to be able to implement whose style and who's going to be able to make the adjustments in the ring.
I'll tell you, it's an easy fight. But let me tell you why.
Oh.
Let me tell you why. That's why he's called Mexican monster for a reason.
Yeah.
He has more experience. He's been there with fucking struggling with all these fucking champions, and that experience is the biggest thing here. In my opinion, the experience. I always said these guys made a mistake of putting David Morrell too early. This fucking kid in 2-3 years, man, he'll be fucking animal.
But isn't it good to take on the chances?
Well, no, because he's gonna end up in the hospital.
No.
He's gonna get hurt, And then, every fighter that you look back and David fought, they're not the same because of the accumulation of punches. You're talking about 10-ounce gloves.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Look back to the fighters. They're not the same. And that's what I'm saying. But if they would have waited, that's why we said. I told them.
No, we couldn't wait. We couldn't wait.
Let's
we
take
couldn't
this
wait.
fight right now.
We had to do it.
Yeah.
And we've been trying to get it, and he knows. It's not about us. It's about the promoter. When is the right time? Now's the perfect time.
Perfect time.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
time. T-Mobile. I
Right.
wish it was here at MGM. Like it's just easier, but
Yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna be a good fight.
But it's good. It's good. I'm excited. You know, it's a great fight. It's a big motivation for fighting a guy of this caliber. He's not a fucking bum.
No, he's not.
He ain't no
No,
bum.
no.
That's what I'm saying. You know, we're treating him like what he is, a 2-time fucking world champion.
Yeah, Benavidez has nothing bad to say to him, except for the stuff like.
You know,
said that-
everything. You know, the thing is,
I've never seen a belt thrown in a ring.
No, I know,
And-
but what provoked it, Luis de Cuba provoked all that.
Oh, okay.
By all that shit saying and this and that. Now, you know, thank God everything's okay. You know,
Yeah.
we're into the fight. You know, and nobody's getting injured. That's good. You know, but at the end of
Don't mess
the
up
day,
the bag, guys.
But at the end of
We're
the
ready,
day,
we're
best man
excited.
will win.
We're ready. We're excited. And like I said, I have a lot of respect for him and Ronnie Shields and his whole team. You know, they're trying to do the best that they could do. And why not take the fucking fight? You know.
You guys heard it first. It's gonna be David
We
versus
had no
David.
choice. We had to do it.
You had to because I know you're both tired of waiting. So,
Yeah, neither one of us are getting that. That's for sure. But if the winner really does deserve that, it's probably not going to
Well, I
happen.
heard
Like
that
you
mandatory,
get
the winner of David Benavidez and Morrell is going to get
Better be a B-ball.
Why not?
Why
Yeah,
not?
it's a great fight.
That's a good. Oh, okay. Real fast. Who do you
I'm
have?
sorry
in
to
the-
jump
I
into your
know.
interview.
No,
That was
man.
your interview.
No, but I love it. You guys,
This
this
is my
is
guy right
great.
here.
Yeah.
Like I said, at the end of the day, best man will win. But I know both guys will.
Hey, you know the funny
very
shit
well.
is?
What?
He used to work with us.
Really?
Yeah, and one time when David
I learned
became a
from
world-
him.
yeah,
You
when
learned
when
from-
we became a world
what?
champion, huh?
Yeah.
First title, no?
I'm very fortunate to be around this guy. Learn from him.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah,
you know,
nothing but
and you know
respect,
what?
nothing but respect.
He deserved a lot of credit for Ryo too,
Yeah.
because I know he put a lot of work into
Yeah.
Ryo, made him
Hey,
world
hey,
champion.
you know,
And
I'm
I always
very
give
happy-
credit where credit
I'm
is
very
due.
happy, better satisfied because I took him from 0 fight to a world championship.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Now he's suing me. Hey, you know,
You never know what people. At the end of the day, give credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
No, but I'm happy.
And you
you know,
develop.
no money,
Yeah.
no money.
All right. Congratulations on Pacheco win too.
Oh yeah,
Woo! That Nelson. I mean, I didn't get to stay because it was taking way too long for that presser, but Pacheco was able to bring it on. At first, we were like, why isn't he jabbing? Why isn't he doing it? And then he came on like,
Yeah, and that was the plan, you know, to keep him out. Because fucking even Nelson, fucking
yeah.
strong arm hitter, you know.
Hell of a fight, bro.
I did
hell of
not
a
expect
wedding.
that
Yeah.
fight to end like that. I was like, oh, because when I said, are you going to
Nobody
bring a
did.
war? And they're like, no, we're going to box. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
At the
nobody
beginning.
did.
That was a hell of a fight.
It was right.
That was
Congratulations. Well earned.
very satisfying. We could go back and still keep learning. He's only 23 years old and keep getting better and better and better. We're super happy with it.
He's gonna get Canelo before you.
Hopefully.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Yeah, with
true.
one of them. You gonna get him with one
Thank
of them.
you, Jose.